The Army Reserve Unit, the 758th Maintenance Company of the Army Reserves, is coming to Warsaw on Saturday, June the 8th. And the reason they're coming is their captain, Shannon Bibby, had a community service project in mind that he wanted to incorporate into helping a small community. He's from a small river town himself, and he wanted to come to a small town located on a river and do a community service project with all the soldiers from his company. And just so happened that Warsaw, being located on a river and being also coincidentally located almost exactly equidistant from their base in Canton and their base in Columbus, we were kind of right in the middle for both of the platoons of their company to meet in the middle to do this community service project, and they're conjoining it with their annual Family Fun Day. So we're talking 160 Army Reserve troops, and right now we have 96 family members that have RSVP'd to come along with them that are going to come to town for an entire day on Saturday, June the 8th, and see how much work a bunch of soldiers can get done in Warsaw. So there's a few large projects they're going to tackle. They're going to, of course, we're providing the materials, but they're going to put new metal roofing on one of our municipal buildings. Also another building owned by the village that we rent to Coshocton County EMS for the EMS station in Warsaw is going to receive a new roof. And then our large picnic shelter over at the park, Riverview Community Park, will be receiving a new metal roof as well. The roofs on all these buildings are aging, deteriorating shingle roofs. So we're going to get an update, and the labor will be for free. So there's some other projects that they'll be doing while they're in town as well. Basic beautification type stuff, debris cleanup along the riverbanks and the creek bank that goes through our park. Then they're going to be doing some painting, chain link fences over at the park. And just some general picking up and straightening up around the park and around Warsaw. They've identified a couple properties of some older veterans that live in town. That was something they're very interested in, was helping out some aging veterans that maybe can't do for themselves anymore. And like I said, we're also going to be providing some family fun activities for the family members that are coming. So while the soldiers, the husbands and wives of the Army Reserve Unit, will be working, their family will be invited to our community swimming pool, which they'll be able to come in free of charge. We're providing that for them for that day. And also we've got some other activities planned. We're having a cookout at the end of the day for everybody. And we've received a lot of help to put that on. The Warsaw Lions Club and the Coshocton Rotary were very generous financially in helping us provide food for the soldiers and their families. Also, several area churches have gotten involved. The Warsaw Methodist, the Presbyterian, the Nazarene, the Gospel Hill Ministries, and also New Beginnings Church in Warsaw. Those 5 churches are donating all the desserts for that day. So it's kind of a neat community response to these soldiers. You know, so often we always say, you know, support your troops. Well, here we have troops coming in that are doing for us, and it seems kind of backwards in that respect. So we want to make sure we show them a lot of hospitality while they're here. Chase Bank in Warsaw is donating, they're renting a 18-foot inflatable slide that'll be there for the kids. We're going to have face painting going on. We're going to have cornhole tournaments, a plastic duck race, the Beaver Run duck race, which we normally do during our chicken barbecue. We're going to recreate that and have that for the kids as well. So there'll be a lot of activities going on. Army will be bringing a lot of their equipment to put on display, 50 cal machine guns, giant trucks with forklifts and winches and things like that. So it'll be interesting. The Department of Veterans Affairs is also involved in this endeavor. It was an opportunity for them not only to continue their relations with the Army Reserve Unit and the active duty soldiers, but also to reach out to any veterans in the area that might be eligible for benefits. So the Department of Veterans Affairs will be bringing a 24-foot long camper that's modified to be basically a mobile unit for them, so they can do medical checks, they can get people signed up for benefits. There's a lot of things that any veteran out there that's eligible for those kind of things will be able to take advantage of that day. We also have a ceremony that's going to take place up at the Warsaw Hotel, which is the home of the Walhunding Valley Historical Society Museum. Let's see, it was Clow Pipe here in Coshocton donated the flagpole that has been erected in front of the museum, and the captain of the unit, Captain Bibby, is bringing a flag that flew in Afghanistan while he was on active duty there. So we'll have a dedication ceremony to dedicate that flag and flagpole, and that'll be raised on that day as well. So like I said, it's going to be really unique, kind of a neat thing for the community to rally around, active duty soldiers that. And of course, these are reservists too, so these are also guys that put in a couple weekends out of the month and their week out of the year to come and do things for the community. So it'll be a very fun day for Warsaw.